Read.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Men garments, yes.
What's that mean?
That I shouldn't be wearing men clothing.
What's men's clothing?
Well, nowadays we just, well, what I'm got on right now, but nowadays we
Well, your shirt technically is just a camisole. That's not necessarily.
I just like it because it's
Well, it's not necessarily only a man's clothing, but what specifically? All right, what's women's clothing?
we wear dresses, we wear
A what?
skirts. We wear dresses, skirts.
A skirt, a dress? Yeah. So a man can't put that on. So what do a man wear instead of a dress?
Pants.
Oh, okay.
And they wear slacks, they wear nice collar shirts.
Oh.
It's designations between men and women's clothing.
So that means you got to put on a
Dress.
Why you doing all that?
I don't like dresses. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like dresses. I do know my.
Why you don't like dresses, sister?
Because I'm a tomboy. I like to go outside and I
You a what?
Tomboy.
What scripture is that?
I understand it's not in the scripture. I say tomboy just because I like to be outside. I like sports. I like to go outside. I like to run around. I like to play. I like to get on skateboard. I get out there with my nephews and my nieces, and I'll go. And I can't do that in a dress or a skirt.
I understand. Do you do anything that women do that they are experts at?
Oh, I cook. I clean. I know how to take care of the house. I know how to take care of my man.
You do all that?
Yes.
And you can't do that in a dress?
Yes, I can. Yes.
Okay.
I do. I do. It's just that mostly I wear.
So what you're gonna do is don't women play tennis in skirts? They're very athletic. Hey, Serena be running all around that court, man.
Ooh, she kill it.
So you can't do that?
Yes, I can. Yes.
All right, good, very good, very good. You know what else? You know how to pray to the Most High?
Yes.
How you pray to Him?
Our Father who art in heaven.
That's the Lord's Prayer. Yes, very good. What's the technique that women use when they pray to the Most High, according to the Bible? Bring it out.
You caught me on that one.
Bring it out. Hold on.
Message.
You caught me on that one.
Now this is the third one. The third fire truck. Ain't nobody in front of this man. Ain't nobody in front of this man. So I'm looking. So Esau looking? Yeah.
They all looking out the window, looking over here. You wanna know? Come over here so we can teach you.
If we was down there, the fire trucks would be down there.
Right.
They go up and down. Read it, Doc.
It's the book of First.
You got it.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 3.
Bring it up.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God.
Say it again.
But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God.
All right, so you accept that the man is the head of the house.
Yes.
Right? Some sisters say I don't receive a man as the head of my house unless he's the breadwinner. That spirit, that breadwinner spirit. Do you know per capita the black woman makes more money than the black man in the United States?
So how is it gonna be the head of the household?
So how on average is the black man going to be the breadwinner? So that means the average black household is out of order. See that? Now is that by accident or by design?
By design. That's what the
by
government
design.
did.
What? Say it again.
That's what the government did.
Why they do that?
They took the power from the black man and they transferred the power over to the black woman because the black woman, we can be easily led astray. Women can be easily led. Women can be easily led. So they took it because if you guys had the power, guess what? None of this would be going on.
We're gonna get you a dress and a head wrap. You're gonna sit right there.
That's right. Right? Welcome to the family.
Amen.
Read on.
Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonored his head.
That's why they make you take a hat off when you come in the courtroom, right? You gotta show respect. You gotta take your hat off when you come in the classroom, right? You gotta show respect. Well, the Most High said, before you pray to me, you must uncover the crown of your head, man. You gotta uncover your head. You gotta show respect. Everybody understand that, right?
That's right.
Watch this, read on.
But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered dishonoreth her head.
So you said you respect the man as your head. That means you respect Christ. So that means when you pray to the Most High, what do you have to do?
Cover myself.
You have to cover your head. All praises. All praises. See? And this is what I'm saying. Our people don't know these laws, statutes, and commandments. Our people don't really understand the doctrine of the Bible. All they know is this. Hold on. Somebody hold this sign for me. Somebody grab this sign for me. Let Aaron grab it, because you read it. Come. You got it? This is what our people know. Hey,
That was Da Vinci's gay lover. We all know that.
hey, Randy. Randy. Get over.
It says in
No, put that
in
cigarette out
Revelation.
and get over here.
Randy.
You like that cigarette up, that's gonna be your ass, Randy.
Randy.
Where's my cut?
He only listen to me out of one.
That's how I serve it. That's how Bond serve it.
You sharing service now?
He's out of order though. He gonna get many stripes. But look,
Sharing now? That's some bull.
folly, that's folly. Look, can we stop? That's folly. This right here is what they bring you when they bring you religion. Nobody comes to you with religion like this. Let me show you something. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right? When Esau comes and brings you religion, he come with images. He come with a big cross that he dragging down the street, like the man, right?
A white man as your God.
And says what? This is your savior. Exodus 20. Let's get some more chairs for the sisters this morning. This is what happens when they bring you religion. You see this, brother? You got a symbol on your neck. You. What's that? Yeah. Why you wear it? Say what? There ain't nobody wearing no cross because they think it's cool. No, they don't. Hold on. Let's hear him out. Let's hear him out.
So I need you to break down the Jew and the African.
Hold on, I'm asking you a question.
All right, so I answered your question. I thought it was cool, but I'm asking.
That's not an answer. Tell the truth.
So honestly,
Tell the truth.
no. I like ivory.
And that's the only reason?
Yes.
What does that symbol represent? What does it mean?
Salvation.
So the cross means salvation.
Yeah.
Based on what?
Well, it's based on what you believe salvation is. I don't personally believe.
What is the cross? What is the cross?
It's what Jesus was It's what Jesus was hung on, right?
That's correct. He said it's what Christ was crucified on. So now, say my brother got killed, they hung him in the woods. Should I wear a noose around my neck to honor my brother?
All right, but my.
He said, all right, but
All right, no, but so.
you need to take that thing off, man.
right,
Where you
so-
from? Where your father from?
Okay, I'm about to explain it to you. That's why I was going to ask the question. So I identify as.
Where the sister go?
Right here.
Oh,
I identify.
don't leave without saying bye.
I identify as African, right? I was born right in Liberia, Africa.
Okay, how was Liberia created?
I know because of the Back to Africa movement, the slave trade. So I'm trying to figure out
Present.
the difference here. Sham and hand.
You be giving me short answers. How was Liberia created? Teach. Explain if
How
you
was
know.
Liberia created?
Yes.
All right. So Liberia was created through people when the slave trade was coming to an end, right? And there was a whole big move for Back to Africa. And I think it was either around Abraham Lincoln or Monroe where they're having that big push to get people back to Africa. And Liberia was actually a colony that was a part of Sierra Leone, and they took it because they couldn't purchase it fairly. So they took it and gave it, and obviously colonized it. It's like an American colony, but it was never officially called a colony. So that's where the free slaves went to, right? So I'm a descendant.
That's an oxymoron, a free slave.
Exactly. So to me, it's an oxymoron. To everybody else, it's an oxymoron. But I'm trying to figure out this.
So now Liberia, the people that are there are the slaves that went back, the people that founded that area. So would you say the slaves that went back to Liberia, are they Africans?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, good. Our people of color are the only people on the earth that think that everybody brown is black.
The only woman.
We the only people that think that. I'm gonna see the lady in that concession stand? There are sisters of ours that are lighter than her, but would you call that lady in the concession stand black? She right there working, sitting there. You wouldn't call her black. You would say she's an Indian woman, so-called Elam, right? But Elam got brothers darker than him, right? They got brothers on the average darker than me. I'm a dark-skinned brother, right? But why they don't call themselves black though? Because they know the difference between themselves. They understand that they have nations. Our people don't identify with a nation because that would. What happened? Okay.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
See, that links up with what we're talking about. We don't know where we come from, right? We'll never be able to tell you where my homeland is. We can say Israel is our homeland, in which we believe, but we'll never be able to tell you what village, what plot of land was our inheritance from the Most High. Because you go into Chronicles, you can go into Ezekiel, it'll show you where Judah was at, what part of the river he was by, right? And we'll never know that. You'll never be able to say, this is my home, right? You'll never be able to say that. Hey, listen, that right there is Satan's chief demon of 5 points. Don't pay attention to her, all right? Don't feed the demons. Now,
That's because we ain't got no language.
say what? We don't have a language.
They stole our language, they stole our culture, they stole our history because our language, our culture was our history, was our religion, was our base.
If us all didn't speak a different language,
What's that in your cup? Wait a minute, before you say anything.
I'm drinking alcohol.
Why are you drinking alcohol in the middle of the day? It's hot.
Because I decided that's what I want to do.
Now, you can't prophesy drinking no alcohol. You got to hold your peace. You got to just listen.
God said drink
That man, don't just put it down, pour it out.
No, I'm a drunk.
Yo, sister, you got to move away from our people, man. Hey, brothers, make a perimeter. Block her out. Read.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and 4.
That's how you deal with it.
And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage.
See, the Bible said that we would discontinue from our heritage, right? So that's when let me know that you are discontinued from your heritage is when you said the word African.
No, so I was trying to figure out the difference.
Move! Now, when you said you was African, that's not even an indigenous word, right?
I know where it came from.
Where's it come from?
That guy over there.
The so-called white man.
Because the African was not called African, it was called Hibbs. The white man named it African.
Exactly. Leo Scipius Africanus in the Second Punic War versus Hannibal was defeated in the winter. When Scipio came back, they awarded him the surname Africanus for conquering that land. And then the land was named after that when they went back and set up their provinces and took over, right? So now, to call yourself African is to not know your heritage. Like Jeremiah said, what happened? You will discontinue from your heritage. Because nobody will be calling themselves African from the original time period. Nobody would do that. Even an African man to tell you, I'm Tanzanian, I'm Somalian, I'm Eritrean, I'm Nigerian, and so forth and so on. It's only our people here, I'm black. What's your nationality? Black. And then you get some of our people that's uppity. I'm a West Indian. Right? When West Indian means what? Western savage. That's what Indian means.
I had a brother tell me he didn't want to be called African American, but an American African. You know, he tried to dress it up, make it feel good for himself. You know, but he do something to make himself feel good. He said, "Don't call me African American, but call me an American African."
American African means that you went from America and went over to Africa and you got the citizenship of Africa, so you're American African. Woo!
Hey, look.
It don't make no sense.
You can't tell me that don't make sense. I know this. You know?
It don't make no sense. Hey, now, the brother had a specific question beyond that. He said, well, now I want to talk about what's the difference between Shem and Ham, right? First of all, for you Facebook prophets, Japhet, Shem, and Ham all got the same complexion because they all have the same daddy. Right? You got people saying, no, Japhet is the white man. No, Shem is the white. How? Noah is all their father. They what Noah is, right? What we got to understand is where the nations come from. Where's that sign? Them nations right there. Table of nations. This is what we trying to decide when we talk about Ham, Shem, and Japhet. Which one of these people are you? It's not about skin color. There's only one man in the earth that's different than everybody else concerning skin color. There's only one man. Every nation is generally the same skin color. Did you think about it? Even if you go to the Philippines, a Filipino brother will be dark like you, right? Go to New Zealand, New Guinea, right? They look like you, right? A Native American so-called Indian from here look like you, right? There's only one man in the earth that's different than everybody else. So how did Ham, Shem, and Japhet, when did they become different from each other? That's not in the Bible. That's the philosophy they brought you. The concept of Ham being the where so-called black people come from is from the founder of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. She said she had a dream and a vision that the Canaanites are all black people in America. So-called black men and all Africans are Canaanites. She had a dream. That's when she said that. And that's when they started teaching you that you come from Ham. And even Islam perpetuated that lie and began to teach that. Right? That's not true. Ham, Shem, and Japheth all got the same father. Step one. Now, whose are Ham's descendants? Read.
It's the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood.
Come on.
He became the progenitor of the dark races.
Ham became the father of the dark races,
Not the Negroes.
but not the Negro. Isn't the Negro a dark man? How do they know the difference between that? Because they read the nations, right? Give me Genesis and give me the sons of Ham. I think it's 9. Am I right? Get that. That's a specific question you asking. You're not really asking about skin tone and complexion.
No, yeah.
You asking who are the nations that come from these people? No, it's chapter 10 and started verse 6. Genesis 10 and 6. Is that Jake? Is that a man?
Yeah,
I'm an old man.
Why is he switching like that?
Adam's apple look like a bag of...
I'm gonna get hit by a car.
Read it. Genesis 10 and 6.
It's the book. It's the book of Genesis.
It's a man on a scooter with a radio tied to the handlebars, swerving. And it's not even a boombox, it's a house speaker. Go ahead.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 10 and verse 6.
What it say?
And the sons of Ham.
And the sons of Ham, come on.
Cush.
Cush. That's the Ethiopian, the Cushite. They know that. They'll tell you they're the sons of Cush. The so-called Ethiopian. Read.
And Mizraim.
Mitzrayim is the proper name for the land of Egypt. Egypt is a Greek word. The proper name for that land in antiquity is Matazarium, or in the English, Mitzrayim. It means a narrow place, all right? It means to be in a tight place. Talking about the delta, right there in Egypt. You got upper and lower Egypt, right? And in between you have a narrow divide, a tight place. Matazarium. That's the son of Ham, the Egyptian. Read.
And Put.
And Put, they would call them the pygmies. All right? Read.
And Canaan.
And Canaan, which would be the so-called South African, right? The Southern Africans, the Zulus and whatnot. All right? Those are the sons of Ham.
South Africa.
Not them Dutch. Them Dutchmen, they getting their ass jacked up down there.
Tell me about it. My grandma's from South Africa.
Your grandmother's from South Africa. They ain't playing with Esau down there no more.
No, they not.
Ham will chop you. You know? And Esau's crying bloody murder like he didn't take that land and bring apartheid.
They mad right
They
now.
crying. Well, that's how we started. We started on Esau being wicked and then crying. We gonna get back on that. She can't get away. She walked in that man's house and shot him while he's sitting on the couch eating ice cream. And now she's on the stand crying, and y'all feel sorry for her.
When I went to South Africa, I went with 3 Edomites. The South Africans, the natives, told me that it is safer for the Edomites to walk with me than alone. And I'm not even from there, but I just look like them, so it's safe for them to be with me.
Oh, it's more to this. Tell him how Ham treats you.
Oh, Ham treat you different. You know, they come up to you and
They talk to you.
go to speaking their language.
And you like,
As soon as I speak English,
Thank you.
you ain't one of us.
Why they do that?
You're not one of us.
Because they know we're not their people. Just because we look like them, they know. This man got a full beard. Ham can't even do that most of the time. Ham can't do that.
Hey, look.
Hold on. All right. We'll let you talk. So now, these are the 2 differences that we're discussing. One is culturally, and the other one is descendancy. We see that the Israelites are not descending from Ham. the Egyptian, the Nubian, the Pygmy, them, right? The warlike Southern African, right? Those people come from Ham, but we're not seeing the Israelite. We're not seeing the Elamite. We're not seeing the Moabite. The other nations towards the west, towards the north. We're not seeing them represented. The people of the Isles, they don't fall under Ham, but they dark people, right? Papua New Guinea, them brothers is stone black. The Australian, black, dark man. But we not see them come from Ham. You understand? So just because you dark doesn't make you the same people. That's the first stronghold that got to be torn down to understanding the scriptures. Now we got to learn the difference between Ham and Shem. The man just read you the definition, not the Negro. Ham gives descendants to the dark nations, but not the Negro. Why is that? Because the Negro is an Israelite. He comes from Shem. Because the Negro is a Hebrew. The Hebrews come from Shem. Like when you look at a slave sign from the early 1800s, late 1700s, it'll say Negroes for sale, not Africans for sale, right? Now another thing is this. If the African man was the same people as the Israelite man, the slave trade could have never happened, right? If a white man, look, there goes some. If they come here right now and say, look, I want to buy you, your cousin, I want to buy him. The hell are you talking about, man? You don't buy my cousin, I'm gonna put you to death, right? You wouldn't sell your own people. Black people allow white people to do that too much. We let them comfort themselves, saying y'all sold each other. How we sell each other? You gotta learn the difference between your nations. The African man who sold you is not your people, and that's why he was willing to sell you. You don't know who that is. That's sister. She with it though. Might be Miriam. Spiritually.
My father was a prophet.
Bring it out.
My father was a prophet. And I say things people don't understand me, but I believe in God, in the Almighty, and the prophet of who I've done. Not my son Malekam. No me.
All right, so I think our sister's dealing with Islam.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying that they are not right.
Oh, okay. Okay, fine. No, but I ain't disrespecting, I ain't understand what she was saying.
All this fornication stuff is not right. God is here. God Almighty been here. You got to open your eyes and look at him. He be standing behind you for 10-foot pole.
That's right. The Bible says
the prophet gets me in the name of Jesus.
Okay, sister. What's your name?
Sister Mary started here.
Sister Mary.
My father was a prophet. And my mother was one. They go around prophesying to anybody. Their spirit, and their Holy Ghost with them.
Right. Sister Mary is spoken in the spirit. Be respectful to our elders, you understand? Ain't no reason to be disrespectful. Like, we thank you, sir. We glad to have you. Want to get us some water or something?
No, it's not. But you know what? I might be a little bit homeless right now, but God got a shield over me. No weapon can prophet against me in the name of Jesus. He don't give me what he desires for me to have. And that's my home back. What they took from me and stole from me, he didn't say it. He didn't leave me in his hand. He gonna work it out.
Yeah, that's what they do. They come and steal and take. They took your home, sister?
I had to leave because they still took my money, my clothes, my food, everything.
Who did it?
Out there, the town where I was living at a high rise.
I'm sorry that happened to you, sister.
That's all right. God got it.
That's right. Give me Psalm 37:4. Sister Mary has spoken. Give me Psalm 37:4.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 37 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart.
What the Lord say?
Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart.
See that?
And the Lord is my shepherd.
Shall not run. That's right.
Let me lie down in green pastures. You restore my soul and trouble my enemy. Thou Lord my head. All my cup running over. Give me goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life.
Yes, ma'am.
That's the dwelling in the house of the Lord forever. Amen. Say, I rebuke you with oil. Oh, God cares.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Sister Mary. Shalom. With that, With that, she, you know. But see, y'all don't know. Y'all entertain angels unaware. You don't know who that sister is, man.
Hey, bro, can I ask one question?
It might be an honor for her to ride over our sons. You don't know that.
Bro, can I ask one question?
Hold on. We talking to him.
I was on there.
I said hold on. You just put the bed down.
I'm gonna walk it. That's what I did.
So
I put the bed down. So
why you not listening to me answer his question?
Gotta be patient.
Why you don't got no patience?
Go ahead.
What's your name?
Tomorrow.
Jamar? Why you don't got no?
With a T.
Tomorrow.
Oh, Tamar.
Yeah.
That's in the scripture. Why you ain't got no patience? Hold on.
I'm about to ask you a question. You already answered.
Just listen to how I'm answering him.
Alright, go ahead.
All right. Ham and Shem, though brothers, their descendants are not the same nations because the Most High is a chosen people. It's never been about color. The Most High never said, and these dark people, I don't like them, and these whiter people are better. Or the vice versa. He never did that. He told you what a curse was, though. Give me Leviticus 13 and 30. Hey, sister, come listen to the word of the Lord. Skirt, come listen to the word of the Lord. Yeah, scoot on over here. Give me Leviticus 13 and 30. I'm going to show you this.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 13 and verse 30.
Bring it out.
Then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin,
Check.
and there be a yellow thin hair.
See, the Most High said the plague is yellow thin hair. And in the skin, that's leprosy. According to the Bible, leprosy is being white as snow, okay? So there's nothing wrong with y'all having brown skin. The Most High never said y'all brown skin was ugly. Y'all skin is what it's supposed to be like. In the scriptures, it tells you the yellow thin hair is the plague, and the white skin, being white as snow, is a sign of the plague, right? That's why I told you, only one man in the earth that look different than everybody else. So don't feel nothing weird about your skin. Y'all skin is beautiful, man. And that's not racist to teach that. And what the scriptures say. And it's the truth. Go ahead.
That is racist to teach that. And there's nothing wrong with racism. We gotta get off that. That whole racism is bad thing. Everybody's racist against you. Everybody's against us. They're against these 12 tribes.
No, they're not racist.
Against
It's
the people that are.
prejudice.
What?
Prejudice.
Listen. Hey, give me
It's not racism.
Deuteronomy
racism is a different thing.
You're not listening to the brother, because he's making a
I
point.
hear what he said about racism.
This right here
Prejudice.
is wrong.
It's prejudice.
Look, man, that's wrong, right?
That's racism.
What are we talking about right now?
He said it was racism. When I told him about racism is what?
You drunk, man,
No, I'm not.
because you're not thinking right now.
No. Racism is somebody that puts somebody else down. Prejudice is because you understand. I still got to understand what you're saying. I could be prejudiced on you, but my only way I can be racism to you because I can hurt you.
That's not what racism means.
That's what is racism.
Then let me teach.
It's racism.
Hold on, Elder. What hat you got on, Elder?
It's racism and prejudice, bro.
Elder, what you doing, man?
Stop it. It's racism and prejudice.
When was America great for our people?
Wait a minute, hold on. Let me say something to you, brother. Racism, in order
Yeah.
for
Hold on. It's gonna get out of control. Hold on.
Boy,
We gonna deal with him.
They ain't gonna get out of control.
No. We gonna deal with him.
in order to be racist, you have to have power.
Hold on.
You have to have
Sister, that's why you gotta let us handle this.
power.
We skilled technicians that have been doing this for
Let her
years.
talk. Let
The
her
18.
talk. Let her talk.
All right, let us handle it.
Let her
All right?
talk. Yo,
Calm
before the
down.
races, you have to have power.
Calm down. Why are you so excitable?
Because
Now-
you say for the races, you have to have power.
This man gotta hold on. Look, sister, racism by
Yeah.
definition
Yeah.
is not tied to those acts. That's what he is trying to teach you, but you not
No, that
listen.
was prejudice. Prejudice.
Brother, you have to close your mouth in order to listen. Just
Come
listen.
on, man, y'all, man, look, man.
listen.
Yo, I'm being nice today, right?
It don't matter what.
I'm in a good mood. We're not gonna get mad. You gotta listen. Now, racism is not tied to those acts, because racism by definition is not necessarily a negative thing. This is what we're trying to get you to learn. Racism, or being racist, means to be for your race. That's not bad. The only people on earth that feel self-conscious about being for their race are our people. You see what I'm saying? The white man been for his people. The Asian man is for his people right now. The Jewish man is for his people. The Arab man is for the Indian man is for his people right now, right? But when we say no, we want to do something blacks only us brothers, people start feeling self-conscious.
I'm not finna hit it. I'm
Yo, my man. If you don't like it, you gotta go up the block.
All right,
You drunk. Come back when you're not drinking.
I'm not.
You're drinking. You're slurring your words. You're drinking. And you're not listening. So it's no point. It's no point. It's no point. You don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Good. Exactly. Let us teach.
I told you it was action.
Let us teach.
Racism is action.
You're fighting us, but we saying the same thing, so you might as well go. Now listen. Enya Allah on the scene. Shalom. Man, tested on black by the pussy. Edomites said that. Hold on, wait for this nonsense. Because the sister's understanding what we're saying. Where's all the other sister? Hey, come on, get over here. Get over here. No, don't let that happen. Look, to be for your race is not automatically a negative. So the Israelite man is allowed to be for the Israelite man.
That's right.